Hi. Good morning, everyone. It's your weather buddy, Craig, and we're watching and have been watching these rounds of downpours and thunderstorms right there that are coming through. Now, for the most part, these have been sub-severe, but this is a complicated forecast, and I'll explain why that is here in a few moments. But basically, we're going to be watching through the afternoon for the development of thunderstorms. And like yesterday, there's a chance that a few of these could have some gusty, damaging wind. So that's something that we're going to keep an eye on. And I'm just monitoring a few things here as of this morning. So first thing is first here, let me take a look and show you what's going on with the latest radar. And here's what I'll do for you guys. I'll just make this a little bit bigger and make me smaller. So as I came on Facebook here with you, new severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued. Now this is for southern Ashtabula County, and that is until 11:15. So this cluster of storms that you see getting ready to move into southern Ashtabula County, basically they've taken this line here, and bear with me as I manipulate the tools here, and let me just kind of clean this up for you guys. So I'll pause it there. I'm going to take the lightning off for a moment. So basically this little line that you see right here, okay, that's the cluster we're watching right now. And let me get some specifics on this for you. So this is, again, is for southern Ashtabula County. And that, let's see, this is moving east at 45. Okay, so let's track this for you. Right through here like that, and we'll take it east at about 45. Okay, so this will be coming into southern Ashtabula County and be impacting southern Ashtabula County. And again, the severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for the southwestern portions of Ashtabula County. So it's basically way down by Windsor. That's the area that we're concerned about right now. But we'll see if this little cluster that's to the west holds together. So again, it's this cluster right here. And within that, there could be wind gusts in excess of 60 miles an hour. So we'll put a loop on this for you and show you how this is progressing. And what we've been seeing happening here is these clusters of storms that come barreling across the lake or northern Ohio, and then they get to like the 79 corridor and just croak, okay? That has seemed to be the pattern, so we'll see if this follows suit. Now, I said this was a difficult forecast, and I'll explain why, because we look at a number of different computer models, and in particular, our short-range computer models, which forecast out to 12 hours, are usually pretty good. This go around, they stink, okay? So it's really one of those situations which makes our jobs a little bit more difficult, because we just have to kind of wait and see where these things form, right? We've already had multiple rounds move through this morning. Again, most of them have been sub-severe, right? But there have been some gusty wind with them. And if you're just joining us, again, a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for far southern Ashtabula County. That's the only warning right now. There are no watches, but we have this cluster of strong storms, which could have some damaging wind gusts with it. And if it holds together, like I mentioned, that trend, once they get to about the 79 corridor, they tend to weaken, or at least that's been the pattern. So we'll see if this thing holds together. So Chuck, thank you for that comment. I'm gonna block you now. See ya. So now that we got that out of the way, as I was saying, we're watching that thunderstorm over southern Ashtabula County. And if it holds together, it will move into southern and southwestern Crawford County as well. So here's the deal. These thunderstorms that we've had this morning will tend to lay down what we call boundaries or differential heating. And that's what you need to get these thunderstorms to form. The other thing that we have to watch for is the amount of sunshine that we get. Now, I will switch over to my other source here and show you a visible satellite picture, because I think this is pretty telling. So notice as we turn on the visible satellite picture here, out to the west, so if you look west of Cleveland and where you see the darker colors on this map, that indicates clear sky, right? The white is obviously the clouds. This is a visible satellite. It's only useful during the daytime because we use the sun's light to show you where the clouds are. So you can see west of Cleveland, there's a pretty good amount of sunshine developing. That is a little concerning to me because that will just add fuel. I mean, it's already so humid and so unstable that those boundaries that I mentioned, those areas of differential heating from the earlier storms that are just kind of laying themselves across the area, well, you throw in a little sunshine on top of that, things could get a little interesting as we go into the afternoon. So we're watching some clearing to the west of Cleveland right now. We have this batch that's rolling in to Ashtabula County right now. As we go back to the radar, you can see that cluster of storms right there. This is the one I'm talking about. I'll annotate it for you. I'll pause it right there. So this cluster of storms right here, if that holds together, it would clip southern Crawford County. Now, Crawford County and portions of Venango, Forest, and Warren County, if I had to take my best guess, those are the suspect areas that we're going to be watching as we head into the afternoon. And another way of annotating this for you is the Storm Prediction Center, which does have parts of northwestern Pennsylvania in a slight risk. Now, I know that's a little bit kind of sounds oxymoronic, right? Because a slight risk, you think, well, no big deal. That's a 20 to 30% risk of thunderstorms to become strong to severe. And I think the main threat with these will be damaging wind gusts as we head into the afternoon. We've already had a history of that too. So that's kind of what we're looking at here as we go back to radar. We'll go up into Erie County. What you're seeing right here locally is just some downpours, maybe an occasional clap of thunder or a little bit of lightning. And right at the 79 and I-90 junction, looks like a downpour here, right? So right over the TV station, actually. We're a little bit south. We're like down in here, like right about there, roughly. So a little bit of a downpour moving through central Erie County now, and then some light rain as you make your way towards the West County, light to moderate rain. So this is just regular rain, nothing severe. But what we are watching with interest is this area to the west, and it will be coming into Trumbull and Ashtabula County here within the next hour. And if it holds together, it would move into southern Crawford County. So we'll be watching that with interest. And it already looks kind of peculiar, right? Especially this part here, you kind of got like a little bulbous feature there. And then this part here, usually that signature means that there's some gusty wind with it. And I'll quickly take a look at rotation. I don't really see anything that, well, that's kind of interesting, this little section here. So that, again, this is well to the south and west of us right now, but this looks interesting right in here. At the very least, this little cluster of storms that's going to come into southern Ashtabula County will likely have some damaging wind with it. Okay. Again, the severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 11:45. For us locally right now, Erie Crawford County is just some light to moderate rain and occasional downpour moving through. So it's kind of a complicated forecast this afternoon, again, because we have to kind of wait and see where these thunderstorms form. And they can form at any point, at any time. So pinning down exactly where or the exact hour that it happens, it's a crapshoot, really. So with this type of environment, and like I said, our short range models have not been handling this setup well. But as we get into the afternoon, I think the timing for any potential severe thunderstorms would be between 2 and 8. And it would be for portions of Crawford, Warren, Forest, Venango, and parts of Chautauqua County. Now, that's not to say Erie County or Ashtabula County doesn't get a strong to severe cell. It's just a matter of waiting to see where these things tend to pop up. All right, a lot of people chiming in here, and I'm getting close to the 10-minute mark. Christina, good morning to you. All right, Brenda, you keep working. Hello, Celine. Brian, what do you have? Large branches down with a gust of wind that just came through. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to watch for this afternoon, and really at any point, the potential for some gusty wind. Good morning, Tina. Hello, Phyllis. Christina, the first round this morning flooded my street in Corey in a matter of minutes. Yeah, I mean, these things, when it rains, it pours, like the Morton Salt Girl, right? I was just looking at some notifications from the National Weather Service. Yeah, we're going to continue to monitor that storm coming into southern Ashtabula County. But anyway, what I was saying is these storms, I mean, if you talk about what we call precipitable water, which basically what precipitable water is the amount of water inside the cloud that could potentially fall to the ground, right? And when it's so humid like this, it just turns into a deluge. I mean, it pours, and that also leads to concern for some flash flooding. So kind of a multifaceted, kind of a dynamic day unfolding here. We'll see where these storms form, if they form this afternoon. I think there's a good chance that they will. Steve's checking in from Franklin. Good morning to you. Nikki says it can rain all day. I love it. Let's see. Yeah, I think I think I got rid of this fella. If I didn't, I'll do it again. Goodbye. Let's see. Good morning. I hate storms. When will it be over? So we're going to kind of be in and out of these storms through the course of the day. We have one little round that'll come through here, right? So once that passes through, I think we're actually going to break out into some sunshine, which isn't necessarily a good thing in this type of environment, right? So that can just add to further destabilization of the atmosphere. So we have to carefully watch that potential. We'll put the loop on. Again, the closest severe thunderstorm warning right now is far southern Ashtabula County. Nothing here in Crawford, nothing here in Erie County, just some light to steady rain at times moving through. But the storm to the south and west, you know, we'll see if it makes it into far southern Crawford County. That would be the best area. Hello, Julie. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Patricia. Good morning, Susan. It said partly sunny today. So there is a lot of sun that's developing just to the west of Cleveland. So I think that's going to roll in here as we get into the afternoon. But this is a type of scenario where you don't necessarily want too much sun because that will, I mean, humid air like we have, humid air is already buoyant. Well, if you add some sun to that, which heats the air even more, then it can really zing. And when you have that rising motion is what leads to these thunderstorms. And, you know, if they grow tall enough, you get a strong enough updraft, we could be talking about wind damage. So that's a potential that we're going to be watching into the afternoon. Again, I think the best or the suspect time, I think, is going to be between 2 and 8. Domenica, does golf look probable tomorrow evening? Probably some storms around still, but the cold front comes through Friday, and that is gonna just kind of squeegee and wash everything out. All this humidity will be a thing of the past by this weekend. And showers and storms will be over with too. Amber, I mean, there's some truth to that today. Really, it's a difficult forecast, but we try. We try. Thank you, Diane. We appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, Cindy. So late afternoon, early evening. I think the timing for any severe storms will be between like 2 and 8 o'clock. All right. And I'll switch over to my other source here. And again, I'll show you, this is the what we call the severe weather outlook. So that yellow area is where we think the highest chance for a severe thunderstorm will be. So you can see it is south and east of like southern and eastern parts of Crawford County over into Venango Forest, Warren County, southeastern parts of Chautauqua County. If there's a severe thunderstorm, it would probably be in that area. Now, I can't completely rule it out in places like Conneaut or Ashtabula County like we're seeing now, or Sagertown or Cranesville or Albion or Edinburgh or Erie County. I can't rule out a severe thunderstorm warning. It's a very unstable environment. So literally at any point, you could get a shower or thunderstorm to pop up. Now, the other thing I'm watching with interest, and someone brought this up earlier with the sunshine, I want to show you the visible satellite picture again. And notice to the west, you see west of Cleveland there, the darker shade on the map, that is where the sky is clearing, right? So that's where the sunshine is. We have this little batch of thunderstorms that's rolling through now. Once that goes by, I think that clearing that you see, those darker shades on the map, that will start to roll in here. So I think we should get some more sunshine out, which will tend to destabilize things further. And also, like I mentioned, the thunderstorms from this morning have been laying down these outflow boundaries, differential heating areas, which is also a focus for showers and thunderstorms, because those little boundaries add extra lift to the atmosphere. So we're watching the sun as that rolls in. If we get some substantial clearing, which looking at the satellite picture, I think we might, we'll have to be on the lookout between like 2 and 8 p.m. For parts for parts of the viewing area. And I think the highest likelihood for something severe, again, would be south and east. Anywhere in that yellow shade that you see. That's the kind of the suspect area that we're keeping an eye on. So back to radar. Again, the only warning we have right now is in far southern Ashtabula County, and I got to tell you, looking at the radar trends, and a lot of severe weather. When it comes to severe weather, it's just kind of nowcasting and babysitting it, right? So looking at the radar, there's definitely going to be some wind with this, but it was tracking east. But in the past couple of frames here, it almost looks like it's starting to turn a little bit more southeast, which usually is a pretty good indicator of some wind damage. And we'll put a loop on it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, notice the last couple of frames there, it kind of goes like that, a little bit more to the south and east. That's usually a pretty good indication of some wind with it. But if it continues to be kind of in this direction, it may just clip far southern Crawford County, maybe. Okay, so we'll see if that that storm holds together. Again, for us locally, it's just some rain, nothing severe right now. And I'll check one more thing here from the Storm Prediction Center. Nothing new from them. So that's kind of the environment we're in here. These thunderstorms are just going to kind of bubble up at any point today. Let's see. So yeah, Cindy, between 2 and 8, those are the times, and especially if you live south and east of Erie County. Hey, Santos, thank you so much. Good to see you. Thank you, Kathy. This is a difficult forecast, really, because like I said, it's just so unstable. And with these thunderstorms coming through in multiple rounds, they kind of like leave a footprint behind in the form of those little outflow boundaries and those little lake breeze boundaries. And those can be the focus for showers and storms. Tommy will be in Tom DeVecchio, he's on vacation. But I know he's keeping an eye on things as well. Yeah, northern Venango County could be in line later this afternoon for a feisty thunderstorm. So we'll keep an eye on that. We're going to be dodging some raindrops tomorrow too, because there's more of a, I'd say it's almost a quote unquote easier forecast tomorrow because we know the cold front's coming through, right? So that is kind of the impetus for showers and thunderstorms, where these little like boundaries, these outflow boundaries that form from these storms are difficult to predict exactly where. But we know tomorrow, in terms of a synoptic sense, which means kind of like a larger scale, we know that the cold front's coming through, so there will be scattered storms and showers on Friday. Hey, Chatty Cathy, how are ya? You're welcome, Maggie. Thank you, Christina. You can still become a meteorologist. It's not too late. I hope you're good at calculus and physics. Espyville, Robin, right now it just looks like a little bit of light rain near Espyville. I think that storm is probably going to go to the south of you. Yeah, probably going to go to the south of you. Barbara, thank you. You're welcome. Hello, Ron. How are you? Good to see you. Today or tomorrow for the Warren County Fair? Well, I know what's going on both today and tomorrow. Either way, I think there's going to be some rain. No, they don't limit me to 10 minutes. I just have I have other things to get done in terms of web stuff and getting ready for the noon show. So, Veronica, it's been bad in Girard. bad in terms of what? Probably a little gusty wind, and you got some rain coming through now. Hi, Karen. Yeah, a little downpour moving through Fairview, and some light but steady rain extending back to the Springfields and then back into northern Ashtabula County. Lauren, you're going to build an underground house? Iced tea. I love iced tea. Mandy. I'd say it's about 50-50 either day. There's going to be some rain around definitely today, and probably tomorrow as well. Hello, Joe. However, let's see. Michelle, this humidity sucks. Well, hang on. In just 2 days, I'll show you the 7-day forecast before I leave. There's going to be some storms around today, Christina, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Sue, here's the thing. Why not go to the fair in the rain? That can be kind of fun, right? But yeah, you should still go to the fair, but just kind of keep an eye out. If you have our mobile app, or here on Facebook, Your Erie to Go, our website, we're always updating the forecast. So if anything, is developing in and around the fairgrounds, we of course will let you know. Yeah, 165 was 165. Numbers are starting to drop a little bit, but a good crew, except for that one tightwad that I got rid of. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Yeah, there, Christina. Well, hey, glass half full. I like it. Might not be a bad idea, Cindy, to move that picnic into the afternoon. Let's see who else is chiming in here. Christina, the main thing I worry about is we lost 2 trees already in a storm last summer, and my landlord was still in the best shape. When it goes down, it could be hands. Oof. Well, good luck. I hope that nothing happens. My second planting in the garden is getting washed out. Yeah, it's going to be kind of soggy, I think. Northern Mercer County, but only sprinkles. Well, I mean, there was a little bit of thunder that passed to the south of you, and it went through central Mercer County. But you could actually be hearing that little cell to the west, right? You could actually be hearing that in Mercer County as that comes to the east. And as expected, like I was telling you guys, notice on the radar loop here, the last few frames, how it's kind of made that turn. See how it's going along to the east, that line's moving to the east, and then the last couple frames it kind of bends a little bit southeast there. So definitely Mercer County in the crosshairs with that storm. Mary, thank you. We try. Donna, I love that you love watching me. Thank you so much. It means a lot. South of Harbor Creek, downpour just passed through near I-90. Janice, thank you. Grace, we'll see what we can do for you. Thank you. Corey, in terms of the severe weather risk this afternoon, here, we'll show you that map again. We'll go back to the other source here. Yeah, just to the south and east of Corey. But I'll tell you, that doesn't mean that Corey is void for the potential for severe weather this afternoon, right? So it's definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. Oh, Robin, yeah, hopefully no more come down today. Yeah, it's one of those patterns where it's really difficult to pin down exactly where these things happen, right? So it's kind of just a wait and see. Zachary, It's coming, man. It's coming. We'll show you the 7-day forecast in a minute. We are camping at the Warren County Fair. Plan on some downpours and storms. We'll see. That is a suspect area this afternoon. You see the yellow shade here on the map. Notice Warren County. Okay, that is where we think there is a risk for some strong to severe storms. Anytime between 2 and 8 this afternoon. That's the time frame we're looking at for Warren County. Rosie Posey, I love you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hello, Terry. Math is not a strong subject for me. It wasn't for me either, but I had to do it. I had to get through it. Let's see. Hi, Pamela. Yes, he does call you the corn man. Good morning, Bree. Hello from Winter Garden, Florida. It feels like Florida up here, Deborah. Saturday night for Billy Joel in Buffalo looks amazing. It is going to feel so much different this weekend compared to what we've been dealing with the past several days. So if you're going to Billy Joel, as a new warning comes out, let's see. Looks like Northern Mercer. Yeah, that's Northern Mercer County. Okay. Let me go back to the radar here, because we just had a new severe thunderstorm warning issued. Now, this is kind of fringe area for us, but yeah. Oh, no, it is for Southern Crawford County. Okay. I still think the worst of that storm, looking at the radar, is going to pass to the south, but they do have a thunderstorm warning for Crawford County. Again, this is extreme Southern Crawford County. So let me, so technically Conneaut Lake, you're not included, but if you're in Cochranton, you're included. And down towards the border, Jamestown included as well. Again, that severe thunderstorm warning until noon. Maybe what we're seeing happen here, so I pause this for you, is this part of the storm right here. Maybe the northern part of that clips into Southern Crawford County. And if you've been with me, I told you that would be the case, right? So this is a new severe thunderstorm warning, and for some reason I know it's kind of a funky looking warning, because it kind of goes like this, right? Weird. It's kind of strange, but the reason for that is because it's a different jurisdiction. Mercer County falls under the Pittsburgh jurisdiction in terms of the National Weather Service, whereas I believe Trumbull County is in Cleveland. So that's why that warning looks a little strange. But I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh goes ahead and issues a warning here for all of Mercer County as that storm off to the west. This thing right here is heading right to the east. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Again, the new severe thunderstorm warning, if you're just joining us, for Southern Warren County until noon. I still think the worst of this is going to pass to the south of Crawford County. But the northern fringe of it, let me go back here. The northern fringe of this storm right here, that might just clip into Southern Crawford County. That's probably why they went ahead and issued the warning there. Okay, and we'll take a look at this. Hail, 20%, 70%. I don't think there's going to be much hail. This is going to be a wind damage thing. You know, we've already seen that occur with the storms from earlier this morning. What is the, just bear with me here. Let me get some specifics for you. That one's moving east. Okay, so let me just put a storm track on this real quick for you. All right, so we're going to take this storm that you see right here, and we're going to move it at about 50. So this will just be crossing into far southern and western Crawford County in about 25 minutes or so, maybe sooner, because this thing's trucking at 50 miles an hour. That's another thing that you got to take into account is the forward speed of these thunderstorms. That also adds to the wind potential, right? So if you're in Turner or if you're in Westford, you have about 25 minutes. You have about 25 minutes before some extremely heavy rain, some frequent lightning, and some gusty wind moves through. And it looks like this storm is capable of 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So that would be the southern part of the Pymatuning, basically the southwest corner of Crawford County will be the first to see that. Let's see who else is chiming in. We're below for the year. So far above, I mean, we were way above for July, Pete. We finished in 7th place. Top 10 wettest Julys. So enough's enough, right? Oh, Ron, the corn man, trust me, I drink plenty of coffee. Rachel, just a horrible day. I'm sorry. Oh, they closed the rides, Christina. I get you. Yeah, that's probably a safety thing. Adrienne, you're fabulous. Thank you. Let's see. I know that, Christina, that is a weird shaped warning, and that's just because of the jurisdictions, the different jurisdictions. So what Christina is alluding to is you have Trumbull County, and then you have Mercer County. Well, Mercer County technically belongs to the Pittsburgh National Weather Service. Trumbull County is Ohio, Cleveland. So it's a different jurisdiction. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh goes ahead, pulls the trigger on a severe thunderstorm warning for Mercer County. We'll see. And also Crawford, southern Crawford County falls under Cleveland National Weather Service as well. So that's why it's kind of this weird, weird shape here, right? So what Christina is alluding to is why the warning looks like this. It's kind of strange, I know. Almost looks like a pot or something. But I wouldn't be surprised if Mercer gets put into a warning here shortly. As that cluster moves to the east. And these storms are moving too. Matter of fact, we'll loop it for you. Soggy and Mill Creek, yep. Thank you, Princess. You're such a princess. Appreciate it. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I do try to keep the energy up. Have to. I love this stuff, man. Yeah, today it's exactly it, Christina. You just gotta keep checking in every 45 minutes or so. Meadville, strong storms right now are to the south of Meadville. Now that's not to say you won't get one this afternoon, right? I mean, these storms could fire up. I mean, if you're just joining us, I mean, like I was saying earlier, these storms could just fire up at any point. But I think the highest likelihood would be in the afternoon. So from like 2 to 8, that's probably party time. Right in there. Hi, Nancy. How are you? I know the humidity is horrible. It will be going away. Espyville, the worst of the storm to the south right now. Venango County will be at risk for some severe weather this afternoon. Tionesta, eventually, if the storms hold together, we'll get there. Yep. Those areas, you know, basically from southern Crawford, eastern Crawford, over to Forest, Venango, Warren County, those are the areas that have the highest risk for some showers and storms to become severe. And you'll be able to see that here. The yellow shading. So again, southeastern Crawford, Meadville right on the cusp, and then down to like Cochranton and over into Oil City and Cooperstown and Venango County, and then over towards Tionesta into Forest County and up into Warren County. That seems to be the bullseye for a few showers and thunderstorms that could become strong to severe with damaging wind gusts as we go into the afternoon. Okay, let's see. Umbrellas needed today. Yeah. Sagertown. Yeah, so I know on the phone that's kind of a little misleading, right? So how it works is when there's a severe thunderstorm warning issued within a county, it can just be a small part of the county. Like in this case, it's like Meadville South. Okay, that's technically where the severe thunderstorm warning is in Crawford County. It's a polygon. So Sagertown, technically, you are not in a severe thunderstorm warning, but because you are in Crawford County, the southern part of that county is in a severe thunderstorm warning. That's where the polygon is, right? So I know it's kind of misleading, and I know that they've been doing some work at the Weather Service to try and improve that messaging. But right now, it's extreme southern Crawford County that has the severe thunderstorm warning. So right now, Sagertown, you are not in a severe thunderstorm warning. Mariette, I wish I could say we were, but I don't think we are. It does look like we're going to get some light rain, and then it'll tend to break up a little bit here in Summit. And there could be another thunderstorm this afternoon. Meadville, excuse me, right on the cusp. Joe, it's not going to hit Sagertown. So you're just getting some light rain, like Sagertown up here, okay? And I'm not drawing this to scale. So before you say that's not where Sagertown is, I'm just going to say roughly here, right? And as you look, the storm that's warned for is way down here, okay? So it may just clip in the southern part of Crawford County. So that storm not going to hit Sagertown. And by the looks of it, I don't even know if it might just clip far southern Crawford County. The worst of that storm, here, let me get rid of this garbage. The worst of that storm is going to go right into Mercer County. So that will not hit Sagertown. Cambridge Springs, we'll be watching you guys this afternoon for the potential for some strong severe thunderstorms. Right now, you do not have any watches or warnings for Cambridge Springs. Again, the only severe thunderstorm warning is far southern Ashtabula County till noon. But again, I think the worst part of that storm is going to be south. And basically, I'm just looking at some new information now. Basically, the best energy, okay, and this kind of lines up pretty well with this map. I'll go back to this map for you. It lines up pretty well with this map right here. Okay, so you see the yellow shade, how it's southeastern Meadville, Crawford County into Venango, Forest, Warren, as far southeastern Chautauqua County. That would be the area that we have to watch the potential for severe thunderstorms. And the reason it's in that area, because that's when we look at where everything is coming together in the atmosphere, that's where the best, I would call it, ingredients are, seem to be lining up. That's where we have the strongest winds as you go up in the atmosphere. But again, that's not to say that some areas here in Erie County won't get a severe thunderstorm warning. It's just the best and highest likelihood would be to the south and east. All right. Thank you, Karen. We appreciate it. Susan, I can't completely say that's going to be the case this afternoon, but in terms of a risk, the highest risk for a severe thunderstorm would be well to the south and east of the lakeshore. Okay, so I don't think that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, but in terms of the odds of something happening at the lakeshore, it's lower than, say, places like Cochranton and Cooperstown and over towards Tionesta and Warren. So I can't say it's not going to happen, but the chance is definitely a little higher to the south. Now you're not boring. Stop. Austin, no. Stay off the skis today, dude. Hello, Patty. How are you? Hello, Darla. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking at here this afternoon. We'll show you the radar. Laura, there are rain showers right now. We'll have to see if we can get some thunderstorms to develop as we head into the afternoon. But for now, and nothing too worrisome. So back to the radar. Again, the worst storms now getting ready to move into Mercer County. And looking at the latest radar trends, I mean, again, it may just clip far southern Warren County. Okay, so this is not going to be a huge deal for places like Meadville or Cambridge Springs or Sagertown or those areas where folks were asking about. The worst of it is going to be to the south. As we go up 79, though, you can see here into Erie County, it's some light intermittent, sometimes a little steadier rain moving through, like up towards northeast. Something a little steadier there. This is not severe right now in Erie County. The closest severe thunderstorm warning, again, is in southern Crawford County, and technically that's until noon, but again, the worst of it is going to be to the south of Crawford County, we think. So that's it in terms of the severe thunderstorm warning. Again, far, far southern Crawford County. There are no watches right now. It's just some light rain for Erie and Edinburgh and Fairview and along I-90. But we'll be watching as we go into the afternoon for the potential for some more sun to develop. And as I was mentioning, as we take a look at the visible satellite, sun, not a good thing because that's going to just destabilize the atmosphere that much more. So we think south and east between like 2 and 8. Okay, that's probably the best chance of some strong thunderstorms today. And I promised I'd show you the 7-day forecast before I leave. And there you go. So just hang in there for 2 more days, just 2 more days. And the humidity will be washed away by the weekend. So rounds of storms today, rounds of storms Friday. Again, it's not raining every hour all the time, but there will be a few around. And today and possibly tomorrow, there could be a few strong storms. Okay, so it's just something that we're going to keep an eye on. Joseph, good morning to you. Janet needs to cut her grass. It's going to be kind of tough. You'll be dodging some raindrops this afternoon and tomorrow. The weekend looks great, though, right? Who the hell wants to do it on a weekend? You want to enjoy the weekend. Yeah, sun. Yeah, we'll be watching for if we can get enough sun, then we're going to have to watch out this afternoon, especially in those areas south and east. Barbara, you're welcome. Linda, you're welcome. Cheryl, you're welcome. Celine, you're awesome. We appreciate it. You're welcome, Terry. I don't know about that. I think it's the weather that draws the crowd. So there you go. All right. Yeah, there's your 7-day forecast. So again, we're watching for a few storms which could become strong to severe this afternoon, especially to the south and east, and especially between 2 and 8. But it's the type of environment where these things can just bubble up out of nowhere. And they will have the potential to have some gusty wind and some frequent lightning and some downpours, right? And then we'll be watching that clearing. So I think we get more sun out, which could lead to further storms into the afternoon, which also may become strong to severe with damaging wind gusts. So we're going to be on top of this all day. I'll be on at noon. TA will be in. And again, we think south and east between like 2 and 8. That's when we think we'll have a few storms that could become strong. Hello, Jason. One last look at the radar before I let you go. And you can see, again, the closest severe thunderstorm warning is far southern Crawford County. The worst of the storm, though, passing to the south into Mercer County. Just some light but steady rain into Erie County. Nothing severe, no watches, no warnings just yet, other than that one over far southern Crawford County. And we'll be watching it through the afternoon, again, between 2 and 8. That's when we think the best chance for some showers and thunderstorms will be, and the potential for them to become strong with some damaging wind gusts. Laura, you're welcome. And with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm starting to lose you. Keep an eye out. We will too. You can track all of this along with us, Interactive Doppler Radar, on yourerie.com. Go there, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on it. Basically, we're at risk for showers and thunderstorms at any point, but as we head deeper into the afternoon, we think south and east, and the timing looks to be between 2 and 8 p.m. All right, with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I will talk to you soon. Tom will be in, keeping you updated later, and I will see you on TV at noon. Bye.